Yo, 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 what's up? This is Dark Truth, and this will be my first ever sound design tutorial. And today we're going to look at how to create the sound of Harvard from Carl Watson. And now, of course, I mean, we all know Carl Watson is a machine, and yeah, it's very hard to do exactly what he did, but I've come as close as I thought I could get. And yeah, let me just play the song for you if you haven't heard it yet. Go check it out now. It's for free download. The link will be in the description. So yeah, let's have a listen, yeah? Alright, so the two main sounds I'm going to focus on here is that wobble, that wop 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 wop, and this like dirty bassline filth sound. I don't know how else you fucking describe it, but anyway, here it is. Okay, so here's my version of it, and yeah, we're going to be focusing on two main sounds here. Alright, and let me just go and sort this out, my life out here quickly. Alright, so these are the two sounds. And then further on, he just changes the LFO rate of the actual wobble. He just changes the LFO rate, and then yeah, we've got that bar sound. I'll try to get it as close as possible. So yeah, it is. Okay, so this is the first thing that we're going to do. Alright, we are going to first create a new MIDI track. Alright, so that's done. Okay, we can mute the current one I have. So first create a new MIDI track. I'm sure you know how to do this in Ableton or FL or whatever you're using, and create a new MIDI track. Alright, on Ableton, new sound, or initialize the preset, and yeah, let's begin. Before we begin, alright, I'm gonna copy this here and paste it. Alright, and that's it. Okay, so now let's begin. If we hear this right now, it will probably sound like shit. Okay, that sounds like shit. Okay, so what we want to do is before we do anything, I just want to copy this compressor here for the side chaining. Alright, so let's go and do this. So we've initialized our preset, and let's get into this. Okay, so first thing you want to do is activate all three oscillators. Alright, change all three oscillators to square saw 2. Alright, drag oscillator 2 and 3 all the way to square on the wavetable position, and oscillator 1 to about 2 o'clock. Alright, on the wavetable position. Drag the first oscillator down by 3 octaves, minus 36. The third oscillator down by the same, minus 36, 3 octaves. And the second one 2 octaves down, minus 24. Okay, you want to go to your filter. Alright, these are all being routed to both filters currently, and it's in, what's it, parallel mode. Okay, but we're just going to be using one filter, and it's on mix 1. Okay, so yeah, right, let's go and put a low pass 4 on this, bring the resonance all the way down, leave it at this current position, and now we are going to modulate this cutoff with an LFO. Okay, so we drag the LFO on there, and normally you would drag this in this direction, but we're going to reverse this. Okay, so the LFO is going to act in the opposite direction. Alright, so we're just going to do that there, and yeah, leave it like that. Maybe just bring it up a bit there. Okay, so that's how we're going to leave the cutoff. We're going to go to the LFO itself, go to the sync on the rate position, change it to sync, and make the ratio 1/12. Alright, we're going to drag the X fade curve up all the way to just the sine wave, and the internal envelope we're going to make that tag very sharp and keep it all the way to the left. Alright, we can turn this effects 1 off, and we can go to the effects 2 and put on a chorus ensemble. We're going to drag the depth all the way up and bring the offset down, okay, all the way down, and the dry and wet about there. Okay, now if we listen to this, okay, so that's what it sounds like now. All I want to do is bring that up a bit. Alright, okay, so if we take this compressor off, alright, we've taken the compressor off there. Now, to get a bit of grit into the sound, we're going to go to Insert, Sine Shaper, bring the cutoff to around about between 1 and 2, and the drive about there. Okay, so that's just going to add a bit of grit, a bit of harmonics there to the, just add a bit onto the sound, and yeah, all we're going to do after that is we can turn this compressor back on. Okay, so that's the sound. Done. That's the first wobble. Okay, so let's move on to the second one. For the second one, literally all we're going to do is duplicate what we've just made. Alright, delete that there. Okay, and bring that track, alright, underneath. Well, I've already made the sound, so I'm just, obviously in your Ableton or whatever you're using, you're going to do something different. But let me just delete this. Okay, so now, to get this bar sound, alright, so when I'm going to copy this, I think it's on F sharp as well. Okay, we copy that, let's just turn it off for now. Okay, so this is the sound that we've previously just created. All we're going to do now is take this modulation of the LFO off, alright, bring it up straight on 12 o'clock, swap the wavetable position basically around. Okay, so oscillator 2 and 3 are going to go completely to saw, oscillator 1 will go completely to square. Alright, we're going to bring this up to -17. I noticed that gave it quite a good sound. Okay, we'll leave everything else the same. Now here's where I think the two main components are coming from, is this pitch oscillator envelope modulation. Okay, so we're going to drag this on, okay, and bring it up by 2 semitones. Over here bring it up by 1, and over here bring it up by 1. Alright, now we're going to take a macro, pop it on each oscillator and bring it down by -24. Okay, so 2 octaves. We're going to pitch bend the sound down. Okay, just put that there. Right, now we can rename this pitch bend. Okay, that's cool. So now what we'll do is literally pitch bend this. Okay, alright, we're going to start there, and now when this automation, you're going to go to the automation of this pitch bend. Okay, it's going to bend down. Let's have a listen to this. Okay, and yeah, that's basically the whole sound in a nutshell. This envelope modulation here, that's giving it the main effect. It's giving this kind of detunement or dissonance to the sound, and yeah, that's it. So if we listen back, I'm just going to put the original back on. Alright, so that's basically the sound. I just want to see what I did to the original here. Okay, if we look here, yeah, it's basically exactly the same, and that's it, you know. I think I've just got this up to if you listen to the original from Watson, yeah, all right, you'll hear it's more of like a solid saw wave sound. Okay, so if I unsolo that and I go back to this, if we want to get more of that like solid saw wave green, let's just bring up the drive here. Okay, and that's about it. If we go back and listen to this, that's the sound done, you know. It's quite close, it's not exact. If we just bring up the drive there, really just gives that nice, you know, thickness of that saw wave to it. Just adds those harmonics in there. And yeah, that's about it. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Alright, and let me know what you think. Let me know what you'd like me to do next. I always love taking on sound design topics or anything like that. I've been waiting to do this for so long because I finally have a flippin' mic now. It's fucking great. And yeah, let me know what you thought of this. Let me know if it was helpful to you, the producers out there, and yeah, let me know what you think. I'd appreciate your comments and feedback. That would be awesome. And go check out my new track Memories with Vicky Katz, and give that a download as well. The link for this track will be in the description. And yeah, thanks for tuning in. Cheers.